Okay, I'm gonna share some keys that I have been using on a daily to brighten my light, to help me feel better. And no, I'm not gonna share all the keys at once because it's gonna be just too much. Because if anything, I would advise you to embody. When I say embody, become it. Okay, because it's not easy to become things or to change yourself. It's not easy to unbrainwash yourself, to rebrainwash yourself with something good. Okay, because know that as we grow, we pick up on others, habits, regardless if it's good or bad. Okay, and a lot of us got a lot of things within us that we no longer need. And we don't know that we don't no longer need it because we claim that it's us. And some of us are just so thick-headed and stubborn that we do not want to change ourselves, saying that this is who I am, so this is what it's going to be. But it don't have to be that way. And then remember, just be careful on the words you choose when you tell yourself. I say it's not easy. It's not easy, but it is easy. But you're just gonna have to work on it. It's gonna have to become repetitive. It's gonna have to become a daily thing that you see and do. And you may have heard of being in the present moment. That really works. To just be here and now. Just be here. Okay? So the first key is showing gratitude. Being grateful for everything and anything, regardless of what it is. Even those the challenges, the tests, that's like a test and a challenge for yourself to see if you could win it and overcome it. The other day, it was just things was kept on happening, and I felt myself feel some type of way. Now this is at work, and it's my job to do whatever, but it was mistake after mistake after mistake, and I felt myself getting upset, but I was able to see it within me. So I had to take a moment and just breathe and calm and be relaxed. And it's so awesome because then even, the Lord was throwing people in my path during that same time for them to come and ask me for help or something. And I still said it with a smile. And didn't get ugly. And start calling people names. Which I understand it is not the easiest thing to do. But it's so amazing. The feeling is amazing once you achieve or surpass that moment, and you feel the lightness. You feel the light coming down on you. You feel an energy that's greater than yours that is smiling upon you like, well done. You have done well. And then, things at that present time start getting easier. Cause you realize how far you have come within that time frame. And then from last week, last month, a year ago, when things don't bother you as much. Just like I mentioned, the guy at the gym. Inside, while we was talking, I'm looking like this. But what he saw was this. Because all along, I knew I was right. I did nothing wrong. But there was a mistake with their system. Or something was wrong with whatever and he was reading what somebody typed in. Right? But I still got my way. I still had my workout, and a couple of days later I came and reassigned to the gym. But I was still okay. But during that time was I grew. An inch is an inch, and it matters, right? So gratitude is everything. I'm grateful for everything. Okay? Every night before I go to bed, I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. I don't even have to write it down. When I go to the store and leave the store, I say thank you. When I pray for my food, thank you. When I come home from work, thank you. When I lay down, thank you. I'm thankful for everything. And listen, okay? I don't know if you believe in anything beyond yourself, but the more you show, and hold on, when you have that mustard seed of faith and trust and believe that there is something bigger than you, they notice you. Especially when you start showing them gratitude, amongst other things. But gratitude is key within yourself. Just imagine, and this could be you, but imagine going around complaining about everything. You don't like nothing. Even the things you think you like, you don't like it. But there's a reason for that. Because you drew that to yourself. Right? You could be eating your favorite food, but something's wrong with it. There's actually nothing wrong with it, but that's the attraction that you attract to you. But once you show gratitude for everything, everything is bliss. Everything is joy. You're always smiling. And people don't know why. Because you're grateful for this moment here on earth. We was gifted 120 years of life. Many of us don't see it. Because currently we're killing ourselves with the food and our thoughts. But I don't know where I was going with that. Maybe it'll come back. Okay. So our time here is short. Very short. We think, however old you are, we think it's been a long life. And it's only seemed long because you're too busy complaining and not seeing, you're not learning the lessons that we're here to learn. And you know what? I tell you this. It's called a veil of forgiveness for a reason. We're not down here to remember anything. We're not down here to remember what we signed up for and what we're coming down here to experience and learn and evolve from. That's a whole challenge and test within itself. I'm going to send your ass down here for you to learn these lessons, replay the lessons, and do better this time. But what do? We don't do it. And then it's all woe me. God is against me. He don't like me. What? There's too many people on earth to like. That's why he just loves everybody. And put out universal laws for us to live by. Like karma. Cause and effect. The more better you do, the more you get. The more better you get. The bad you do, the more bad you get. Right? Just try to do right. And I know it's not the easiest thing to do right when you've been doing wrong for so long. But when you keep on hitting the same wall over and over and over again, and you ask yourself why, maybe, reevaluate or even reflect on what you've been doing and do the opposite of what you've been doing this whole time. And start working towards doing that. Okay? So, my first key on how to lighten your light, on how to feel better, is just to show gratitude. Be thankful for everything. Be thankful for the rain. Be thankful for the hot sun. Everything. Regardless of what it is, your lessons. Be thankful for losing a job. Be thankful for not being in a relationship or having your girlfriend leave you for so long or getting a divorce. Be thankful. Because everything is for a reason. And everybody is not meant for us. Everybody's not meant for everybody. And we're actually moving out of the, okay, I'm talking about that later. Okay? All right, friend. I love you. Get your head out of your ass.